Isn't it wonderful? Denmark when it's in the finest dress. The beach has just got their leaves and they are light green. And today it's a wonderful day with sunshine, 20 degrees Celsius and just a little bit wind. Now look at this. Look how the landscape is changing from dense forest to this, and the landscape is opening and all sorts of trees are growing here. It's a wild landscape. Some of you have maybe noticed the new knife I have, and today I'm going to tell you about that. It's an awesome knife, so hang on. Today I'm in Royal Forest again, and I've decided to explore more of the new ground site that I found a couple of videos ago. It's an awesome place, an awesome wood, and with a lot of different types of landscapes. I like that. There's pines and beech and all kind of trees here. It's very awesome. But what I'm going to tell you about today is this little knife. It's called the Viking knife, and it's from the company called Helle. So hang on. Our web store that I'm buying lots of my gear in is a web store called Lamnia. It is a web store that is located in Finland. It's a big firm, and they have a lot of stuff, knives and all sorts of things for the outdoor people. I think you can almost find anything there that you need. They are very kind people, and the service is quite fast. If I ordered something, I only have to wait 2 to 3 days, then I have my gear, and that's nice. They asked me if I would like to test some of the gears and make a review over it. And of course, I would like that, and we have talked about what kind of gear that suits me and my channel. And I've found something that I think is right in the spirit of the old school style that I like. As I said before, it's from the Norwegian company called Helle, and they make awesome knives. And this one is one made like a Viking knife. And I'm not an expert in Viking age or knives, but I've searched a little bit on the internet to see to seek information about Viking knife in general. There's a lot of reviews on this knife on the internet, on YouTube, and some of the reviews says that this knife is a replicate of an found old Viking knife. I haven't been able to find documentation for that, so I don't know if it is real. However, I've seen some photos of blades from Viking knives, from knives that are from the Viking age, and many of the blades look like this. Some people say that the real Viking knife is one of like this. It's called a sax or a seax, and I found out that these types of knife was to everyday use, and even the slaves that the Viking had were allowed to wear this knife in this size. And the seax knife was a little bit more for the warrior and for the rich people. It was a status symbol. But back to the knife. It has a very nice handle, curly birch, and the blade is carbon steel. I like carbon steel. It's really awesome. It's easy to sharpen. This is a laminate steel in the center, in the kern. There is very hard steel, and in the outside is a little bit softer steel. That should make it very easy to sharpen and very durable. The first time I saw this knife and had it in my hand, I thought, what a primitive knife. And it is a primitive knife, and that's what I like about it. There's nothing fancy about it. You can see here the edges isn't got smooth, and the ends, you can see this rat tails tang that it has is banged down in this end, and it's looking very old. So for me it's a very old school knife, and I like it very much. It has a fine grip. When you hold it, it is a good grip you have, and the blade length is also awesome, especially for small tasks. This one I couldn't use this alone. I would like to have a bigger knife with me too, but I always have my SC5 with me. So, and that they haven't polished this. This is black from the forge, and only the grind is polished. I like that very much. And the sheet, it is very nice sheet. It's made of leather, a heavy duty leather, and this way to secure it on your belt, I think it's probably old school too. It is a traditional Scandinavian or Nordic type of sheet they have made, and the knife fits very tight into it. It doesn't fall off or fall out. So that's awesome too. There's a little bit ornamentic here, you can see, and it looks very authentic from the Viking age. This knife I think I will wear every time I'm in the woods. I'm going to make some feather sticks with it to see how that turns out. It comes from a factory razor sharp. I don't have to use many mud force to do this. And this is a branch from a beech tree. Yeah, look at this. Nice curls. Now, I'm not world champion in making feather sticks, but this is actually the best result I ever had with any knife. So that tells a little bit about how useful this is. Well, this was all for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. And thank you for watching Cimbrer Bushcraft. And thanks to Michael from Lamnia, who has sponsored this knife for me, so I could make a review of it. I recommend you to go into their website, Lamnia. I'll put a link below, and see all of the awesome things they have. They have a lot of knives and other stuffs, rucksacks and sleeping bags and all kind of things that you need for outdoor activity. So visit their website and check it out. You won't be disappointed. And now I'm going down to the car and home to edit this video. It's been a wonderful day. The birds are singing, you can probably hear that, and the weather is just very, very good. I hope to see you on the next one, and take care. Bye bye.